Welcome to this beautiful world. Be the change you want to see, so said Mahatma Gandhi. Meghalaya wants change in community health behaviors. This video is about the change makers of East Jaintia Hills district of Meghalaya. Over 100 committed, super women, of SHGs in the district, are engaged in the process. Who are they? They are the community, gender, and health activists, of MSRLS. MSRLS stood for Meghalaya State Rural Livelihood Society. It is a state-sponsored organization under the National Rural Livelihood Mission, NRLM. They give active leadership in making people care, helping the community to take responsibility in preventive and enabling health care. Make people care, that is the leadership job of these women. They are the change we want to see. MSRLS team championed this cause. The process is steered by the Cluster Federation of SHGs. Many of women leaders belong to the Cluster Federation called Seven Sisters. It was the Seven Sisters that hosted the program. It was a federation of 7 village organizations of SHGs in a cluster. Hence the name, Seven Sisters. Every block has minimum 4 cluster-level federations. These women are very enthusiastic. They are eager to think, learn, and practice. Yes, of course. First practice by themselves, and then tell others to do so. This is the principle of true leadership. Men are included in the thought-sharing process. In this village we saw the headman of the village, speaking earnestly. They have an inspiring song that fits such occasions. The song, "We Shall Overcome." It was great to see that all people sang the song in perfect unison. We saw a baby shower program, organized for the pregnant women of the village. The pregnant women were felicitated and blessed. Most importantly, the women used these community events to counsel the pregnant mothers about the best practices for safe motherhood. Happy mothers, happy children, that was their theme. We were witnessing a 3-day program on food, nutrition, health, hygiene, water, and sanitation, in short FNHW. There was a deep concern about lack of care of maternal nutrition. Many women were anemic. Hence maternal nutrition became important. Diet diversity, regular intake of iron folic acid tablets, calcium, and zinc tablets, were essential practices that had to be followed by pregnant women to check anemia. These CGHAs and other leaders of the SHG institutions had a sense of purpose. Thoughts about best practices in maternal and newborn care were shared in the program. The leaders were enabled to think about the changes in behavior that was needed for better health conditions in the villages. They were helped to think in what way they could facilitate the change. The strategy for solving complex health issues, like maternal deaths, neonatal deaths, malnutrition, and low life expectancy, was very innovative. It was called PDIA. Problem-driven iterative adaptation. Find the root cause, and solve it as per the context. In effect, it was grassroots problem solving. Change happens when men are also included. We found these women going to the house of a pregnant woman and greet her, because she could not come to the program at the village organization, due to some health issues. Do it differently. Solve problems by finding the root causes and solutions fitting to the context. Challenge the default. These are some PDIA principles. Regular antenatal checkup, maternal nutrition, institutional delivery and birth spacing were major points that were stressed in the thought-sharing process. We saw a skit played by women. Gender-based violence was a health hazard too. Physical, as well as psychological. What could be the solution? Break the silence. The skit was, to make people understand, and help the victim, to break silence in the case of gender-based violence. Next, it was time for some fun. A game was organized in which the women participated joyfully. There was a lot of laughter and merriment throughout. Many women, with their children, had attended. Thoughts about child care, child nutrition, and rights of the child were shared. If we neglected caring the child during the early childhood, it would have serious repercussions for the whole life of the child. The state had even started an early childhood development mission. It was a PDIA-based solution to address the problems related to malnutrition and early cognitive development of children. Demonstrations and discussions included hand-washing steps and thoughts about menstrual hygiene management. A visit to a nearby kitchen garden was encouraging to the thoughts about having a kitchen garden in every home. Leaders in groups visited the homes of newly delivered women and gave tips about newborn care. They also demonstrated how to do kangaroo mother care and explained the benefits. Kangaroo mother care is a locally adaptable solution for many problems faced by the newborn. The strategy was to discuss all best practices in newborn baby care around kangaroo mother care as the key care. The Chief Minister's Safe Motherhood Scheme, CMSMS, and the transit homes for high-risk pregnant women were also topics for discussion. A large number of village women with their children attended the program, which was in a different village. The CGHAs spoke about child care and child nutrition. Many men also participated. Village headmen also spoke. A mock village health council meeting, chaired by the headman, was organized for the purpose demonstration. A pregnant woman from among the villagers was counseled while the whole villagers listened keenly. CGHAs, turn by turn, spoke about do's and don'ts during pregnancy and after delivery. Headman is also the head of the Village Health Council, another innovation in Meghalaya. Convergence of Health and Social Welfare Department, MSRLS, and National Health Mission has been ensured for improving the health situation. SHG social platforms of MSRLS took the responsibility of involving community in preventive care. Each cluster federation had a vision regarding health. In fact, with the CGHAs in action, they are striving to become immersion sites for FNHW. In the similar way, every block also is striving to become a model as far as FNHW behavior in community are concerned. There is a shared value system. This has been defined by the thought that every life is precious. There is clarity of purpose among these leaders: no more maternal and neonatal deaths, no more Sam and Mam children, and make people have a lifestyle of health and longevity. Mr. Sampat Kumar, Principal Secretary, Health and Social Welfare, gave leadership in adoption of PDIA strategy in Meghalaya with the support of Harvard University. PDIA is an integral part of the State Capability Enhancement Project in the state. The government of Meghalaya has set up an innovation lab. The CGHAs of MSRLS, the Village Health Council and the transit homes for high-risk pregnant mothers were all alternative solutions implemented in the state, following the PDIA approach. The three pillars of PDIA, according to Mr. Sampat Kumar, are authorizers, champions, and facilitators. The women leaders of SHGs, including the CGHAs, are the facilitators. The strategy has already started showing results, and it has been reported that there has been a lot of improvement in the status routine immunizations and institutional delivery. Further, good reduction in maternal mortality rate also has been reported. The responsibility of the women leaders of SHGs is to constantly engage with members of the community and give leadership for the change. Finally, on the third day, we saw a pledge by the women to give leadership for change. With the sense of purpose and the commitment shown by these women of their hope of change is stronger than never before. Women of SHG social platforms are the key facilitators, the change makers. Let us wish them all the best. Please subscribe to the video, if you like. Thank you and goodbye.
I will think, I will think, I will learn, I will learn, I will practice.
Welcome to this beautiful world. Be the change you want to see, so said Mahatma Gandhi.